In this video, we are going to talk about daily 12 habits that damage your brain. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Have you ever noticed that the only organ in our body that thinks is often the one less thought about? Everyone around is worried about their health, the way they look, the food they eat, etc. But are you paying attention to the most vital organ who controls your body? Keeping your brain fit and healthy is just as important as keeping your heart or other organs healthy. Brain is the most vital organ in our body, and when it gets damaged, it can affect you severely, including your thoughts, memory, sensation, etc. Scientists suggest that a few changes in your lifestyle can enhance your knowledge, imagination power, and mental resilience. Here's a list of the daily 12 habits that damage your brain. Let's start. Number 12. Not exercising. According to research, using your muscles often benefits your mind. Animals that exercise frequently increase the amount of tiny blood vessels that deliver oxygen-rich blood to the thought-processing area of the brain. Exercise also promotes the growth of new nerve cells and the strengthening of bonds between brain cells, synapses. This leads to more efficient, plastic, and adaptable brains, which contributes to improved performance in aging animals. Exercise also protects the brain and heart by lowering blood pressure, improving cholesterol levels, balancing blood sugar levels, and reducing mental stress. Number 11. Working when sick. When you're recovering from an injury, forcing your brain to function or research at or near maximum potential is a bad idea. What is the reason for this? Since a lot of the energy the body requires to heal is being diverted to, say, completing those studies. Forcing your brain to work during your recovery can further weaken your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness and, as a result, foggy thinking. We live in a world where performance and strength are paramount. It's very normal for people to refuse to rest while they're sick, but no one wants to read the secret reality of what their bodies want. Sickness is our body's way of asking us to slow down and rethink our current lifestyle. Pushing through illness reduces the brain's effectiveness and performance, bringing it closer to the abyss. Number 10. Consuming alcohol. Alcohol damages the nervous system as well as other organs, including the heart. It destroys neurons and slows the propagation of nerve impulses and signals. It impairs a person's ability to think and respond. Furthermore, it impairs a person's physical ability. Number 9. Smoking. Smoking is, without a doubt, one of the most unhealthy activities. Smoking reduces the amount of oxygen delivered to the brain. Furthermore, it has been shown to hasten the progression of neurodegenerative diseases. Apart from nicotine, cigarettes are known to release an enzyme known as heterocyclic amines. This enzyme disrupts DNA replication, resulting in mutations that contribute to cancerous cells. As a result, it becomes important that you try to quit smoking at all costs for the sake of your brain's health. Number 8. Inadequate water intake. Around 80% of a person's body is made up of water. It is essential for every organ, neuron, and tissue in our bodies to function properly, which is why it is important to drink enough water every day. The element of water. Something we don't worry about before we're struck with a massive wave of thirst that feels unquenchable. The next few minutes are spent chugging water like it's the last thing we'll ever do. We're just great at making excuses for why we haven't had enough water. Number 7. Multitasking. As compared to people who complete one task at a time, people who are constantly bombarded with several sources of digital information have more pronounced problems remembering information and paying attention, according to Stanford University researchers. Multitasking can temporarily lower IQ scores by 15%, according to University of London research, while high multitaskers risk permanently damaging their brains, according to another UK report. Multitaskers had less brain mass in the anterior cingulate cortex, which is responsible for empathy, as well as cognitive and emotional regulation, according to researchers. Number 6. Sleeping with your head under the cover. The brain requires oxygen to function properly. The less you take into your lungs, the worse your brain performs. Sleeping with a blanket or comforter over your bed is a safe way to build an atmosphere with less oxygen than the 20.95% normally present in the air we breathe. Is it comfortable to be fully buried under the blankets? Yes, indeed. Is it possible to reduce the jarring impact of too much light and sound in the morning? Without a doubt. However, it can result in a rise in carbon dioxide consumption, putting you at risk of destroying your brain cells. Number 5. Eating too much food. You're not going to like this one. And yes, we could have been a little harsh on all of the lifestyle recommendations we discussed at the outset. Tips on how to eat healthy are also very beneficial to your body's health, as well as your brain's. In 2012, 6,000 individuals, on average 50 years old, were studied in a study published in the journal Neurology. The same participants were tested again 10 years later, and the findings revealed that those who were overweight had a 22% higher rate of cognitive function loss than those who were slimmer. Number 4. Skipping breakfast. The most critical meal of the day is breakfast. It jumpstarts your organs while also influencing your day's results. This is why, in the first few hours of the day, the brain needs enough nutrients to function properly. Our dinner and breakfast are obviously separated by a significant amount of time. As a result, the nutrients given by dinner become depleted before dawn, and must be replenished with breakfast. When you eat a healthy meal, it is easier for your brain to work, provide nutrients, and restart physiological processes after the body has been fasting for a long time. Skipping breakfast can negatively impact your physical and mental health, as well as your focus, concentration, and efficiency. Number 3. Playing loud music with earphones or headphones. Using earphones or headphones to listen to music at a very high volume can permanently harm your hearing abilities. It can cause potential brain disorders such as memory loss and damage to brain tissue. This is because the brain is the one that has to work hard to understand what is being said around it. If you put too much pressure on your brain, it will be hurt. Number 2. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep deprivation can cause a variety of problems, including severe daytime drowsiness, depression, and memory loss. The hippocampus is the part of the brain that suffers from a lack of sleep. Even one night of poor sleep can have an impact on your brain's ability to remember new details. Several studies have also shown that the brain only cleans itself of toxins during the deep sleep period. Sleep deprivation can cause brain cells to die, resulting in diminished memory and skills. Number 1. Consuming too much sugar. Excessive sugar consumption over time disrupts our body's ability to digest proteins and nutrients. This could lead to a disorder known as malnutrition, which inhibits brain development. So, what causes this? It happens because our bodies don't have enough nutrients in their blood, and as a result, they don't get enough nutrients to our brain, which slows down its growth. Belly-busting sweets will impair your memory and ability to think, so choosing antioxidant-rich sweets, like raspberries and dark chocolate, is a smart option for both your brain and your waistline. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.